In my mind, risk has always been with us. And in fact, I think it's been happening ever since I've been in business. And whilst there might be sort of, fancy structures for it now and new sort of rules of governance, or whatever, sort of intuitively, you're doing it anyway as just part of sort of business evaluation. You don't make any money without taking risks along the way. And so it's just a part of life. I think the trick is with every opportunity and an initiative to understand what the risks are and how you're managing them and how you would respond to a new risk. So throughout all my career, I've been in a situation where we discuss what would happen if there were a price war, for example. What would we do if a factory burned down? What did we do if competition decided to do ABC or whatever it might be? So it's always been with us, and you're doing it sort of every single day. In fact, whether it be sort of you're issuing a bond, or whether you're buying a business in China, you know that you could lose your money very, very quickly, but at the same time you could reap huge rewards. So I think it's naive to think you can avoid risk completely. You just can't. That's the nature of this. It's to make sensible decisions, try and minimize risk within the context of those decisions. You can reduce risk through the quality of your decision making. Some investments are far more risky than others. I've always been a fan of sort of not chasing small money when there's like large risk attached to it, because what's the point of doing that type of thing? As a business, what we try and do is have a diverse portfolio of businesses, so we understand what our more risky investments are and what our least or less risky investments are. And that's important for us, because if you're building a sustainable business, this comes to sort of our capital allocation, what you don't want to do is ultimately invest all of your capital in high risk projects. That would be foolish to do that as well. So it's getting that balance right. So in my mind, risk has always been with us. It always will be. It's part of doing business. I've been doing it all my career. There's probably more of a formal framework around it now, but for me, it's never really changed as being just a part of doing business.